This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We try each day to make sure you learn something, that we learn something, that Chanel learned something, that our team learned something, and that you're entertained somewhat. Today's discussion comes from a reader comment, one of our favorite listeners of all time, who asked the question about why did people move so much, and also why do they sort of lose stuff? And I think these two things can be connected. We talk about people that move a lot, that move to a house, they're there for a couple of years, they move again. They probably shouldn't have bought the house, they probably should have rented. People that move jobs constantly. We try not to hire people that move jobs constantly. I know it sounds fun, you're getting a new experience, you're doing a new thing, but sometimes it's a matter of two different things that could drive it. One, it's inherent sort of attention deficit disorder that you can't stay at one place. You can't be comfortable with it. Second is you're one of these people that always hates who they work for or who they work with, and that's never a good thing. Third is it might be that you get bored easily. And fourth is it might be that you're just not a serious person. But for whatever reason it is, this concept of constantly moving, whether physically or jobs or whatever you're doing, probably not a great thing. Now, in terms of losing things like the keys, can't find the computer, don't know where you put it, all those kinds of things, to one extent, that's a part of normal life. To another extent, it's part of a constant effort to develop systems that work for you, systems that work for you. So for years and years, I couldn't figure out where my license was compared to where the credit cards are. And finally, years ago, I moved to my wallet. The credit cards go on one side, hopefully not too many of them. And the license, the driver's license goes on the other side. And that changed things miraculously. Similarly, trying to get the kids to put the keys in the same place, myself to always leave my phone or watch in the same place, in my car, because by nature, I'm not an overly organized person, having bins for the shoes versus the sports clothes, whatever it is, as a method to try and lose less things. It's not foolproof. Both these things, people that move their jobs constantly, move their homes constantly, I think that's probably a much, much worse thing than not being able to find your keys to your car, whatever it might be. But we do believe that trying to breathe and balance these things, that the constant movement of jobs, no matter what the younger generation says, sometimes it hits really well and somebody's out of the park, like stepping onto their third job, but we don't highly recommend it. We recommend stability and strength and sticking with things and trying to discipline yourself to do so. With the keys, the losing things, those kinds of things, I don't have any perfect answers. I know some of these have worked with me over time, have helped me over time. I am imperfect at it. Many are much better. Thank you for the suggestion from the reader. We love the suggestion. We can't thank you enough. You are the best. And thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you very much.
Tired of slow, error-prone processes in your organization? Meet Liger, your new secret weapon for efficiency. Liger is a secure, private, and trustworthy generative AI solution, custom-built for government, designed to streamline even the most complex tasks. From automating time-consuming acquisition processes to providing instant, accurate answers to policy questions, Liger is here to save you time and resources. With Liger, you'll be operating at the new speed of possible. Don't wait. Transform your organization with Liger today. Visit liger.io to learn more. That's liger.io.